Hey everybody, welcome back to New York Comic Con 2015. This is Marvel Live. My name is Ben Morse. I am the senior editor of Marvel.com, and I am joined by all new, all different Avengers artist, Mahmud Asrar. Welcome to the show, my man.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks
We're
for
glad,
having me.
We're glad to have you. So, how far along, as we hit here, it's October 10th, where are you at in far as the process of creating the all new, all different Avengers?
We are pretty much ahead.
Good.
I've done.
We'd like to hear that.
Yeah, it's surprisingly going really well. We got a great team. I just did the fourth issue, and I've
nice.
started the fifth one, so it's all good. Yeah.
Now, you and Adam Kubert are sharing art duties. How are you working that out? Is it splitting issues, going every other issue? How are you doing that?
We're splitting arcs, so like
Oh, cool.
it's one arc with Adam and then another arc with me. But we both did some art duties on the first issue, so new readers will be prepared for the art team.
Nice. So running down the roster, we got Iron Man, we have Vision, we have
Yep.
the new Captain America, the new Thor,
Yep.
Miles Morales,
Miss
Miss Marvel,
Marvel,
Nova. Am I
Nova.
missing anyone?
I think it's 7, right?
Yeah.
I think yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so walk me through who are emerging as kind of your favorites to draw. Who's proving challenging? What's the read on this team?
Okay, so I'll start with the challenging. I think it's Vision.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his costume is kind of tricky for me. So like,
Interesting. I would not have predicted that.
yeah, so he will be the challenging one, but the most fun are definitely Miss Marvel and the Thor, because I love Norse mythology. So drawing the Thor outfit is a lot of fun, and Miss Marvel is so animatic and enjoyable to draw. It's a total blast. Yeah.
Very cool. And now I know there's going to be new villains, there's going to be old villains. We got to see in the free comic book day issue, you already got to do Radioactive Man. Are there any like kind of classic Avengers villains you're looking forward to digging into?
Oh yeah, I don't think I can talk too much about it.
No, of course not. No.
Yeah, but we got a cool stuff going on in the fourth issue. It will be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So how is the transition? Because you had just worked on All New X-Men before this.
Yes.
What's it like going from doing, kind of these young, well, I guess you're doing a lot of younger characters on this team too, but it's definitely a more diverse lineup in terms of age, in terms of the appearance of the characters. They're not all in one uniform.
Yep.
How do you kind of transition over there?
I don't know. Every book has a new. Every starting out with a new book is always challenging, but I found this to be very comfortable in this book because there's all sorts of characters. There are serious characters, there are fun characters, young characters, and kind of older characters. So it gives me a variety of things to draw and a lot of different emotions among the characters. So like we got fun with Miss Marvel, Kamala, and Nova. It's a lot of fun. And then there's the Tony Stark, and then we have the Sam Wilson Cap, which are like more stout characters. Sometimes. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Now, you just came off working with Brian Bendis, which is a trip. And now you get to work with Mark Waid and Adam, which is it's a pretty huge deal. What's the transition like from Bendis to Waid, and just in general, what's it like working with Mark Waid?
I don't know. I just feel privileged because these guys both are really veterans and they really know what they're doing. So and they're making my job so much easier for me. So I'm having no trouble at all. Especially Mark is so professional. He's like, he knows what's going to come up and he warns me. And we prepare ahead. So all is good. Yeah.
Long-time Avengers fan, or are you just kind of diving into it here?
Avengers. Yeah, I'd say I'm a long time because like I always like Captain America and Thor especially. So like having to draw all these characters also in their new iterations, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, that's the cool thing is like you're getting to really put your own stamp on it. Not a lot of people have drawn Miss Marvel. Not a lot of people have drawn this incarnation of Thor or Captain America. How are you taking some of these characters and making them your own?
I don't know. I mean, the fact that they're new characters is like a good thing in a way because they're not so well defined visually. So you can put your own interpretation into it, and that makes for a lot of artistic expression to come out, and I really enjoy that. Yeah.
Very cool. So, in terms of other characters who are showing up, because that's one thing about the Avengers, this is going to be kind of a hub book for the Marvel Universe. So you're going to get a chance to draw, hopefully, a lot of characters. Is there anyone else you really want to draw who you haven't gotten a chance to? Kind of the classic Marvels, or maybe some new characters.
There are so many. I mean, it's hard to pick. Right on top of my head. I don't know. The actual tour I'd like to have.
Yeah, bring the Odin son into the book.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot, but I can't just think of a right now.
absolutely. With Iron Man, he's got a new armor. I know that we've spoken to David Marquez a lot of times, and what he said was the deal with this Iron Man armor is it's very kind of fluid, it's flexible, it can go in a lot of different ways. And one of the reasons he did that was because he was really looking forward to see how different artists will make the Iron Man armor different. Is that something you're getting a chance to play around with?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Because it's yeah, that's a very smart thing that he did.
Yeah.
Because Iron Man, it's so mechanical that when you add more organic transitions to his armor, it can be very interpretive. You can interpret it in many ways. So it's going to be a lot of interesting new concepts with with this armor right now. Yeah.
How much are you, because one of the things about being the artist on Avengers, which in itself is a huge deal, by the way. One of the things about being the artist on Avengers is, you look at these solo books, you look at Captain America, you look at Thor, you look at Iron Man, and you have to kind of keep up with what they're doing. Are you communicating at all with the other artists? Are you working with that? I know, you have a relationship to some of them.
Technically, no, but since now that I get to know a lot of more artists, and we get to network a lot, we get to talk, especially at conventions like this. So it's a good interaction, and it also helps while working on my own book. So yeah, in that sense, it helps a lot. Yeah.
How are you enjoying the convention? How are you being received? Kind of as like this is your first convention as Avengers artist? Because we hadn't announced it as of San Diego, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, This is my first time, and it's a blast. I mean, it's a lot of new people coming up, and they're telling me that they've discovered my art through the Free Comic Book Day book.
Yeah.
And of course, now the new Avengers is coming out, and the Zero issue just came out, I think, this week.
Yeah, it came out this past week.
So yeah,
it's great.
Grab that, by the way.
Awesome Vision story that Mahmud illustrated. Very cool.
So yeah, a lot of people coming up, and I see the excitement, and it's really encouraging. I'm really happy about it. Can't talk even.
No, he's so excited. His voice is gone. And I want to ask your story about how you broke into comics, because that's one of the things, we center a lot of this convention around. We have a whole panel on breaking into comics, and everyone's looking to get in. What's your personal story? Because no one has the same story. No two people have the same story.
Yeah, that's very true. Everybody has a different story. Mine is like I always wanted to do comics, so all my life I studied art just to do comics, and I drew my own comics. I produced my own comics just to get used to how it's done and learn how learn how it goes. And with the internet, I started posting my own work online, and it started getting noticed by people. So I started doing odd jobs like here and there, cover a few pages here and there, and then. So with me, it usually happened that I did smaller jobs, which led to bigger jobs, and it kept on going like that, and it has become a trend. And right now I'm doing the Avengers. So
yeah, I don't know where do you go from here.
Yeah, I don't know. So like I'm kind of excited to see what's next. Yeah.
Would you want to draw a like a big event crossover series, or?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. But it's very scary and intimidating.
It's daunting. Yeah.
Yeah, but one day I'd love to. Yeah.
If you can take on the Avengers, I think you can take on just about anything.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, we'll see.
Now, I understand there was a message you wanted to send out, a personal one, so I'm going to give you the floor to do that.
Thank you for that. I don't want to leave on a downer, but in my hometown today there has been a attack with some bombs exploding, and close to 100 people died, maybe more, and it's a very sad thing. I just want to wish my condolences to everyone relating to these people, and I'm very sorry about this event, and I'd like to mention that.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning. We definitely share that sentiment.
Thank you so much.
Mahmud, thank you for joining us on the air. Where can people find you online on social media?
I'm basically everywhere. Just Google my name and you'll find me. But basically, I'm mahmudasrar.com, and I'm on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Again, Mahmud Asrar.
And again, Mahmud is going to be working with Mark Waid, with Adam Kubert. They're going to be doing all new, all different Avengers. You can see that coming soon. Please check up with him online. Mahmud, it was a real pleasure to have you on the show.
Pleasure to be here.
Guys, stay tuned. We're going to have more coming up from Marvel Live here at New York Comic Con 2015. See you in a bit.
Bye.